So I went to Summit Racing and I bought a patch panel for the bed. You notice I have a C1500 as well that I pulled out of a field, which I can drive daily and have. But I cut the panel in half just because I don't want to use the whole panel in the back of the Suburban. In previous videos, you saw that I was pulling the carpet up because it had gotten wet, and I was intended to replace it. And then I found an unpleasant surprise. The person that had the truck originally probably had a problem with the fuel pump, and instead of dropping the tank, they cut a big hole in the floor and left it there. They didn't even leave me the panel. So that's a standard bed panel for a C1500, which is the same as the back of the Suburban. So I just cut it in half, and I'll make that panel that size because the hole they put in there is pretty big. I'm just throwing on some silver paint, cheap silver paint that I had left over, just because it is uncoated. It doesn't have to be that perfect because nobody's really going to see it. I'm just trying to keep the rust and corrosion off of it. But you see I split both of them in half. One I'll salvage and I'll save just in case I need another piece for some reason, and move on from there. But another video I'll show it when it's finished product. I was going to use riv nuts to put this in, but I figured that was too much work and you're not really going to see it, so I use Tech screws, which I like a lot, and I'll seal that up. I'll use RTV between the panel and the stock Suburban bed, and that way it's kind of a blessing and a curse. One, it's a curse they did it, but two, it's a blessing. If I ever have to get back in there, I'll have a panel to do it. I won't have to drop the tank myself, so I don't carry that guilt of being the perpetrator and cutting a hole in a perfectly, rust-free husk of a 2500 Suburban. But you see I put a piece of cardboard on the tailgate just because even though the C1500 is a little bit beat up, I still don't want to get paint all over the place. But that's it.